Hey guys, Nathan here from Nathan88K, and today I will be looking at the new LEGO Star Wars Summer 2022 ATT. So first, let's get to the minifigures. We're going to go through the most generic one, and that is the Battle Droid. There are 3 of these in the set, which take up 3 out of the 8 minifigure slots. It's the typical Battle Droid with the bent arm, the full leg rotation like this, the head nod, the straight arm with a gunmetal blaster, which I always like the gunmetal blasters. And as I said, get 3 of these in the set, which are your opposition, the clones, and then for the clone troopers, you get the 212 Phase 2 troopers. There's one with standard blaster in black, and there's 2 with the long rifles. They're all the same, just with weapon changes. So they've got a nice 212 helmet with Phase 2 accessory ports, finally, though they are above where they should be. This is the bit where the Phase 1 weapon ports or accessory ports, and that's where it makes the most sense. But no, there's a hole above the actual bit where it should be, and it makes no sense. But other than that, it's a very nice continuation of the 501st updated clone troopers. Here is a 501st trooper for comparison. This is from the 501st Legion clone trooper set, and they share like the same body type, like everything. It's like these were probably made off of the same blank clone trooper armor without the accessory ports, with then all the additional like 501st blue and the 212 orange bits added on later on. They both have the same clone trooper face, which works more than the angry clone trooper face. You've got no arm printing, some nice body printing, back printing. The legs only have front printing, but they have feet printing, which is nice. No side leg printing. Take a closer look at the face print. And like I said, face print and everything is the same. I like how they use the old long rifles and then add a candle piece in black over it. It just works nice. And then we have the gunner. This is a very nice looking figure. He comes with just a small blaster pistol. We look at his helmet. It's got some scuff marks. Again, it's just like the basic 501st helmet, but without the 501st colors. And this one also has accessory ports, also above where they should be. You got some very nice printing. This is like the best printed helmet, not including the one that's coming up. Some nice chest printing with this gunner armor piece. This is an improvement from the one from the Clone Republic fighter tank from 2017 or 2018. You got the straps from this, which carry on to the back. Nice back printing, and then just blank leg printing without any colors added on. He has the same face as the other clones. Very nice. And then here we have the most requested LEGO minifigure of all time. Well, probably one of the most. Phase 2 Commander Cody. And he does not disappoint. He's got the same blaster as the base clone trooper. He's got the visor, which covers up the ports. Again, it would have been way better if it was lower. Visor moves up and down and to the back. This is as down as it can go. So I'm just going to move it to the back to show off the helmet. He's got some of the green stripes, kind of like the gunner at the top. He's got some orange little triangles, which get larger at the bottom, plus this little nice black bit. he has a different face print with a little scratch and more of an angry face print. This is probably to show his little like scratch he has in canon, though it's not properly represented. He's got his badge to show that he is a commander. His armor is scuffed and it's different to the other ones because it's the way he has it with the orange pack. And then he's got his little jetpack, and he's got the back printing covered by it. Leg printing, not the same as the 212, but kind of similar. Quite nice. And then for the build that isn't the ATTE, we have a spider droid, even though it says from Udapau, and these shouldn't be here, but it's fine. It's got a rotation at top using the fencing sword as an antenna, leg rotation like this, and then some feet rotation and a knee rotation. It's got this piece to keep it up even if these legs fail. It's got the front turret, which can be moved like this, plus has a little ratchet right there. These are the eyes, which are connected on a battle droid arm. But overall, not half bad build. Though a crab droid would have been better than a spider droid. So now let's get onto the actual set. So here we have the ATTE, and this set is definitely worth its price. And it's way better to get than trying to hunt down one of those older versions, which the very sane people on eBay are trying to sell for just a bit much. This set was just a bit more of an hard to find. Like near most shops, like didn't have it. I got lucky because the day I got to the Lego shop, they had them restocked. So I was insanely lucky. So for the front, got the 4 turrets, which are on the same ball joints as the spider droids. It's got, of course, the massive turret over here, which will move out the way. Some nice paneling, lights. And then it's got, of course, the pilot section, which what you do is you can just pull it out. And it's got a seat, some control levers, and some glass planes, and one of these barricades, probably some protection. This goes in by sliding these into those. Plus there's the Technic axle, which goes into this Technic axle port. And it just slides in as so. You can put in a minifigure, but that is to be known. Then up here to the turret, it's got a full 360 rotation like this. The turret can slightly go down because it's on a ratchet joint, but it can go up twice. It's got the stud shooters, which everyone knows how these work. You press it back, you launch it. I'm not in the mood to go find one after it gets launched, so I'm not going to launch it. Here we have the seat with a control panel, which you would put the gunner. And we've got some very nice tiles right here. Republic symbol on both sides. Some scuff marks on this side, but not on this one. And then I'm going to just put this in here. He just sits in there, and really if you put a bunch of force in, you'll probably launch him out. See? And then coming over to the legs, this is a very easy thing to remove. It's on all of the legs. The legs are very nice, especially these middle legs. They just look really nice. And moving on over here, we got one of these panel stickers again. This one has scuff marks on the other side. Nice tiling over here, more of these turrets at the back. Just some technical pieces. And then over here, we've got just a repeat of the other side, some marks. And then for things it can do, right here, if you pull this up, it is a carrying handle, which I recommend holding it by this and also holding it by the very bottom. It's stable. And then we're going to look at the interior. So for the back, what you do is you disconnect that, lift this, and move these. And here we have spot for 5 minifigures, 1 accessory item, 2 weapons, and also 2 weapons here. I always put in the 2 long rifles here with the candles to the bottom and the actual handles to the top, and then Commander Cody's blaster here, and then put those 3 figures in here, and then putting the gunner up here, of course, and then the other regular trooper as the pilot. Got a little control panel with a sticker there, and a cup, and what looks to be like a fire extinguisher. And there you can see some of the technique which is involved with the handle. So let's seal this back up. Sealing this back up with one hand is a bit of a pain. Okay, moving on to the front interior. What you do is you raise this and you move these out the way. You've got a crate in there which carries a binocular, and you can put in this spare detonator piece that you get as well. And over here you have 2 detonators hanging, and 2 more seats which you can just pull out like this, because they're not connected to any studs, and got a wrench and the 2 seatings. Though I would recommend regular clone troopers for this. So sealing this back up, you can put that down. First, I recommend probably moving these back in so that this doesn't get stuck. And anyhow, this thing falls off, of course, like I have explained. Just a slight touch of gravity can make that fall off. So, like I said, this set for me is very worth the price, plus having to go all the way there with the possible chance of not getting it. So if you could get this set and want it, I recommend it. It's got some nice minifigures. Everything's nice about them but the ports. It's got Commander Cody, finally. And it's a very nice ATT, and it's cheaper than all the ones on the aftermarket. So, this was my review of the LEGO Star Wars ATT. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time.